405 165, 3 the Victorian Golden Twig, 340 125, 4 Stardust Girl. John Hawkes trained, Peter Shepherd the rider, and they're trying to win the big double. They took out the big one, the Goodwood, with Lord Galaxy, and they've got Stardust Girl here in the Oaks for them. 460 170, Samara 665 250, Regal Realm 635 245, Hibbity Hop 575 175, our Dizzy Hearts from New Zealand 385 140, Iola 465 130, and away they go in the Oaks.
Delonte won the start on the rail. A little slow to begin, Regal Realm, Iola and Cologne and Canny Lass by design. They're angling across him behind the body as they charge out of the straight. Joanne Liu was checked severely. Missenden Rose and Racinto are squeezing, and there's jam-packed room for action going out of the straight, and Cena got clear of the jam traffic and got away. Led by 2 or 3 to Golden Twig on the outside of Hibbity Hop. Then came Star Gypsy on the inside. Over on the outside, Samara. Round the outside, My Tristina. There's trouble back in the field. Iola was stood on its ears. So too in trouble back on the inside, Regal Realm, as Cologne came over. Now they start to sort themselves out. It's been a very keen and willing affair. Cologne continues to throw the head about, racing fiercely. Cena shows the way to the back, and led by a length and a half to Golden Twig with the run of the race. My Tristina next, and here's our Dizzy Heights taking off around the outside of Hibbity Hop and Co. Then further back, Samara followed by Star Gypsy. They were followed by Racinto, Missenden Rose, Stardust Girl. Back in the field, Joe and Lou and Cologne in the centre. Delonte the rail, a length and a half away then to Iola, who's had plenty of trouble in early running. Further back to Regal Realm, second last. Canny Lass is the whipper inner. Along the far side they go now, heading down towards the 1300, passing it, and our Dizzy Heights has gone to the lead. Led by a length to in second placing My Tristina. The 2 New Zealand fillies have won 2. In third placing, Golden Twig has had a perfect run. Hibbity Hop likewise fourth. Then Cena under a bit of pressure. Around the outside goes making ground Samara. Then further back, Racinto on the outside of Star Gypsy at the 1000, followed by Stardust Girl. Then Cologne commencing a run, dropping out Missenden Rose and Joe and Lou next with Delonte. They were followed by Iola as they packed from the back. Around them, Regal Realm with a sprint, and Canny Lass last of all. Racing past the 800-metre mark, our Dizzy Heights only a neck in advance of My Tristina. 2 lengths, Golden Twig, Hippity Hop. Then further back came on the outside Samara. It's going well. They were followed by Cena, and then Racinto joining in Stardust Girl, and Regal Realms 4 and 5 deep, improving. Then Cologne as they pack right up from Delonte. Joe and Lou, Canny Lass, Iola, Star Gypsy, Missenden Rose dropped out. 400 to go now, and here our Dizzy Heights has been headed by My Tristina, in turn headed by Hibbity Hop, in turn headed by Samara. Samara goes to the lead in a race of many changes from Hibbity Hop. Then further back in the field, Stardust Girl is starting to run on from Canny Lass and Cologne, but it's Alf Matthews and Samara. He won the Derby. Can he win the other one, the Oaks? It's Samara drifting to the centre. Yes, it will win, and it's Matthews again. He picks up the feature classic double, and Samara wins it from Hibbity Hop. Third's a good go. Stardust Girl ahead of Racinto, her best race to date. Then Canny Lass followed by Cologne. They were followed further back by Joe and Lou. Then came Golden Twig, didn't get the 1.5 miles from Iola. My Tristina, our Dizzy Heights, Delonte, Regal Realm, Cena, Star Gypsy and Missenden Rose.
Samara taking out the Oaks in South Australia, the Group 1 South Australian Oaks. Alf Matthews riding hard in the pale groom with the purple diamonds and the purple cap. Hibbity Hop is back on the fence. That's Canny Lass in the orange colours, emerged from the pack and looked a big chance but couldn't sustain the run. And Samara goes home to win the Oaks from Hibbity Hop. Third placing will go to Stardust Girl. They're in the green with the white circles, just ahead of Canny Lass. It appears that Canny Lass is, well, I don't know whether Canny Lass has actually got up there to contest that third. I just can't get a good look at its nose with Stardust Girl. And Racinto, that's the grey. Behind them there in the blinkers, raced by the Sportsline 3DB certificate. But Samara's an easy winner in the South Australian Oaks, ridden by Alf Matthews, trained at Rosehill of New South Wales. All right, down to the mounting yard, Keith and Roy Higgins.